Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day. Today is Wednesday the 19th and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning fairly early-ish, not too bad. Got up, got the dogs out, got him fed, all that good fun stuff that comes with it. Had a couple dogs getting dropped off today. I watch them quite a bit. Two little, one's a Dotson, one's a little terrier mix. The Dotson has been just getting like fatter and fatter, and to the point she can't jump on the bed now. And she used to be able to jump up on the old bed that was much taller, and probably another 10 inches taller than this one is, and she can't even jump on this one anymore. So kind of is what it is. Talked to them about her being so fat, and she's like, yeah, well, come in, give her green beans and stuff, blah blah. I'm like, whatever. So kind of is what it is there. But yeah, I went ahead and the owners got out of there. We had a couple things around the house to do. Had a couple meet and greets scheduled. Went ahead and one meet and greet went pretty well. I don't know, it was all right. Everything's good. Got that figured out. That's scheduled in the future. Had a few more requests come in for like last minute requests for like next day type stuff, and no time to do meet and greets. And the dogs do not describe their dogs as well behaved or get along with their dogs. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, why are you waiting until last minute, especially if you have like high maintenance shitty dogs? Why are you like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. So it is what it is there. So that's kind of sucking the whole, I've gotten a bunch of bad new clients coming lately, so that's been a thing. But I had one of the dogs come by. They'd reached out a little earlier and I said, you can settle it up, and today was the day they had available to bring the dog for the meet and greet. And met the dog. They got the dog as a puppy. Nothing major happened, but they said somewhere at like 9 months old the dog just became scared of everything. No idea what happened, just fearful, like any noise, anything stuff. And it seems to be more scared of men than it is women, which is not the best case scenario for us. And they're wanting me to watch it starting tomorrow, all the way through like 3 or 4 days. So I told him, I said, yeah, as of right now, she literally wouldn't come to me. She wouldn't pet her. She would like run from me and stuff, and this kind of thing. I thought, well, maybe if the owners aren't there, they won't have them to hide behind. Won't be so bad. I went ahead and said the best I could do is I would be willing to do like a daycare, like try it for like a day, like during the day, see how it goes. Once they're gone for a few hours, see the dog settles in, and then try that. I was meaning like in the future, after this trip, kind of thing, we can see how it goes. And they were like, okay, can you do it tomorrow for daycare if we drop them off? Because they want to drop the dog off tomorrow anyway. But I'm like, had that weird feeling like, are you trying to just backdoor into a guaranteed stay with your dog? Like you're going to drop the dog off, not come pick it up for a few days anyway. And they were kind of the feeling, no, they would come pick it up, and even if it didn't go well. And they even talked about the fact of bringing the dog, and then if it goes well, he'd run back up and we'd like bring the food and all that stuff later in the evening to eat. I'm like, well, if we're gonna do the daycare, let's just hope it's gonna go well, and let's plan on bringing the dog food in the morning. That way, if it happens, if it does go well, then you don't have to come back and get the dog food and get the dog and stuff. You'll just leave it there and make a second trip up. Because they're about 20 minutes away, which it's not the end of 22 minutes away, I think is where they live, but not the end of the world drive, but it's not nothing either. It's not down the street. So went ahead and agreed to that one. I thought, well, shit, I might as well at least let the dog meet Bruce and see how she does, because that would determine if I wanted to do the daycare for tomorrow. And went ahead and Bruce came out. The dog warmed up a little bit with Bruce around, not a lot, but she did eventually come over once Bruce was out there. And the owners both were sitting right there next to me, and she came over and she sniffed me some and gave me a little lick, trying to warm up to me a little bit, but just tail between her legs and ears pinned back and just scared of every sound outside, every sound there was, just totally freaked out. And the little ones, started barking outside, and of course that freaked her out even worse again. So I'm like, hey, I was thinking again, like I thought I was hoping on like a daycare later in the week, or after we get back from this trip, but it was tomorrow. So went ahead and we booked and scheduled stay for tomorrow. So I'll have to see how tomorrow goes. And hopefully if things go well, if the owners are gone, the dog calms down a little bit and moves on, then I can just keep the dog through the 24th or 25th, where it is, and we can go from there. But I hate seeing a dog who's just constantly scared the whole time. And the big concern I have is like even getting her to go outside with me, and worse is getting her to come back inside. And then my big fear is that for some reason that dog would ever get out past the gate and get outside. There's virtually no chance of ever catching that dog. Like that dog is just, it barely comes to the owners in the house or out in the yard. There's no way it's coming to me or a stranger on the street. and that dog's just gone forever. And that's one of those situations where I can't live with that. Like, I cannot live with the fact that I'm the reason your dog is gone forever, and that's going to cause me to change careers. I don't want to change careers yet, so I definitely am like not really looking greatly towards it, but hopefully, like I said, the dog will warm up to me and everything will go good and we'll be fine. But we'll see tomorrow, I guess, how it goes down. So, but yeah, that went all rightish, I guess. Went ahead and went and got my run in, got my miles done, and that went fairly well. I'm still not eating. I don't know what's up with it. Just nothing sounds good to eat. It's ridiculous. I didn't even eat peanut butter cups. Usually I eat like a peanut butter cup every day, and then a little bit of chips at night when I go to bed. But I didn't want a peanut butter cup today. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling as cold as I was. So I was like sickly cold there for a few days, but now I'm not freezing the whole time, all day, but it is warming up also. So it might have part to do with it, but who knows? So went ahead and ran the 3D printer for a while, printed out some stuff. Had a couple prints that they're pretty detailed, fine-tuned prints that didn't turn out as well as I hoped. So threw them away. Weren't worth trying to save. So it kind of is what it is there. But yeah, got back from my run, got myself a shower, skipped dinner because obviously I wasn't hungry. Just nothing sounds good. So went ahead and said to hell with it, knocked that out, and then headed back outside, played with the dogs a little bit. The little ones out there wanting to set on me and stuff and have a good time, but everything was good to go. My wife ended up talking to, I guess it'd be her son's half-sister. I think what like the thing is, talk to her about some stuff going on in the family and different things, and just dealing with that drama that has to come with it, just the stuff you can control, stuff you can't control, and what you can do and what you can't do, and help and protect yourself and trying to help others, and all that stuff just adds up into so much. It becomes a real pain in the butt. It kind of is what it is. So we had a lot of those talks and stuff. I also went over while I was doing some stuff. I saw my neighbor out. He had his crew with him. They had basically in between jobs. So he had his drywall guys doing yard work at his house and doing they're working on a shed and whatnot in the back. So we were chatting with him for a little bit. And then he's got some retaining blocks that he's wanting to get rid of that he was using before. He had his other buddy come in and do those like pour in form location curbs. So he had that done. So he moved all the blocks out and he wants them gone. So I'm going to take those and basically line the outside of my inside of my fence, but on the outside of my fence, inside my yard, to keep dogs from being able to dig underneath my fence. Not that I've had really any issue with it, but extra level of security makes me feel safer. It doesn't look as pretty as it could, but as of right now, it's where it's going to set. I thought about maybe coming in and digging them in to actually set down flush with the ground. So haven't made my mind up 100%. As of right now, I'm just going to stack them along the edge because I'm still wanting to put a secondary layer of fencing up, and then I'll probably bury those bricks when I do that. So, but went ahead and got a load of those, just a 2-wheel cart full of them, brought them over to the house, and basically stuck them by the gate, and I'll get them tomorrow. And all that good fun stuff. But yeah, went ahead, did that. Basically hung out in the evening with the dogs, chilling out, smoked myself another cigar, watched a little bit, trying to catch them on YouTube. I've been gone for like 8 days on the cruise and didn't watch an ounce of YouTube while I was there. So been trying to catch up on the things I'm subscribed to and whatnot and get caught back up. And it's just, I haven't watched any Netflix or anything except at night when I go to bed. But came in finally to call it a night and grab myself a small little bowl of potato chips and some dip, and that was my food for the day. That's all I've eaten all day. It's like literally a tiny little cereal bowl full of chips and some dip. Watching another episode of Golden Girls with my bride. We chatted a little bit and talked about life and all that stuff that comes with it, and then finally rolled over and tried to get some sleep. So 2 little dogs sleeping with me. They're like bed hogs. They're so funny. So you didn't think that those 2 little dogs could take up so much space in a bed, but they do. So other than that, that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.